Hi everybody and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works this Friday. My name is Tom and I'm your Friday vlogger. Yay! I'm in my car because I'm getting ready to go into my doctor's office to get my B12 shot. For those weight loss surgery peeps out there, you already know you either take a B12 pill a day or you have the option of getting a B12 shot per month. And I prefer doing the shot since I take other medications, and you know, it's one less pill that I have to worry about taking. That's my preference. And this week's topic is about following rules. So that's why I just threw that in there for the fun of it anyway. But this week's question is, if I follow my surgeon's rules to my weight loss surgery, how do I stop losing and avoid becoming skin and bones, meaning underweight? Okay, this is a very good topic, okay, because I, for one, had the same thoughts as I was dealing with my weight loss surgery. Excuse me. Not only is my allergies up, my sinuses are affecting me, so if I sound a little nasal, that's why. When I started to lose weight, I was losing it very drastically, and I thought to myself, oh my God, what if I don't stop losing? What am I going to do? All right, and then I remembered my first consultation with my bariatric surgeon. And one of the questions I asked was, how much am I going to lose? And at that point, 2.5 years ago, I was 280 pounds with a severe back issue. Okay, I couldn't walk, I couldn't move. And he said that it was possible that I would lose half my body weight and get down to 140 pounds. Well, I've never seen 140 pounds in my life, so I had no idea really what he was talking about. But I gave myself a goal of 150 pounds. I figured that's where I want to be, that's where I'm going to go. And I'm going to be happy with it. And then I said to him in the process of talking, I said, what if I lose too much? You know, you're saying I could possibly lose 140, and I'm thinking maybe 150 would be a good number for me. What if I lost way too much? How do I control that? Because of malnutrition, you know, I was kind of worried and skeptical on the same length, yeah. Well, my surgeon told me like this, okay? As long as I'm following weight loss surgery rules, my body is going to adjust one way or the other. Whether I follow the rules or whether I don't follow the rules, my body is going to adjust itself accordingly to the amount of calories and protein that my body takes in. Okay, I looked at him like, what? You know, because I fully don't understand what that meant. Even though it sounds realistic today, back then I didn't comprehend. So he basically said just like this: if I follow the rules to a T, my body will lose a lot of weight and I will get very small. However, if I got too skinny and I was uncomfortable at the weight that I was, or if I became anemic or whatever, you know, then working with my bariatric dietitian, we would adjust my calories, my food intake, you know, to put some weight back on. That's why it's very important to keep in communication with your bariatric surgeon and your bariatric dietitian, okay, and the nurse. What the hell is she called? I don't know. But anyway, like, when I signed up for my bariatric surgery in my office, because it's not the same in every office, and especially if you had weight loss surgery in Mexico or whatnot, you don't have a bariatric surgeon where you live. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of doctors won't even deal with you because you had your surgery out of state. But me, had my surgery within the state here in Pennsylvania. And when I signed my paperwork for my gastric bypass, I signed a lifetime commitment with my surgeon and his office. What that means is I will see them every year for blood follow-up work, you know, blood work, and to discuss any issues that I have. And that doesn't mean that I only see them yearly. If I'm skeptical or have issues along the way through my weight loss journey and I feel that I need to speak to my dietitian, they're only a phone call away. the nurse practitioner, that's what I'm thinking of. I could call the nurse practitioner if I have any pains or abnormalities, you know. So I'm in contact with them whenever I want. Gotta watch my time. So now when I meet my dietitian and I talk to her about the same thing about losing way too much weight through weight loss surgery, she explains the same thing. If it got to a point where I was losing just way too much, they would analyze what I was eating and they would adjust my calories and protein intake accordingly to maintain a weight goal. But like she said, and I failed to mention this, my surgeon said the same thing. I mean, he did, but they both said the same thing, that when my body adjusts, it's going to adjust. And not to be afraid and scared if I see a weight gain of 10 to 15 pounds from my lowest weight that I get to. I didn't quite understand that neither. Okay, but what happened was, a year out of RNY gastric bypass, I went down to my all-time low weight of 165. And even though I wasn't at the 150 marker, I was at 165. And long story short, I decided that, you know, I didn't like how I looked at 165. Now, without talking to my dietitian or my bariatric surgeon or the nurse practitioner, I took it into my own hands and actually started to eat more food. And of course, I incorporated some bad foods in the process. All right, sue me, I'm human, okay? However, I maintained my weight of 175 because my weight went up to 175, which was a 10-pound gain from the 165. For practically a year and a half. 6 months ago, I had my gallbladder taken out, and it was a major time in my life. You know, my depression, you know, I suffer with depression, so it got like extremely worse because I got a major scar on my stomach, and I really started to incorporate more carbs and fatty foods and bad foods into my diet, and I went up to 180. I sold 185 for 3 weeks. However, I took control of the situation and stopped the junk food and went back to eating like I was before, eating all the junk food that I incorporated into my diet. And I dropped back down to 180 where I am today. So I'm very grateful for the fact that I've learned that rule of consistency, okay, where I can maintain my weight level. My body did what my surgeon said. My body adjusted itself according to the amount of calories and protein that I took in. And that's why my body stopped at 165. And because I was warned ahead of time, I didn't get scared or worried when I saw the scale start to creep up. It happened at the right time. So unless you become anorexic, which is possible, where you have a mental problem and you become anorexic, you're going to stop gaining weight at some point in time. And but if you get to a point where you're losing way too much, it's imperative that you talk to your bariatric surgeon and dietitian and nurse practitioner, whoever, even your primary doctor, about the situation, because you don't want to let your body get down to skin and bones, okay, where you become very unhealthy. Okay, that's bottom line. We didn't have a weight loss surgery to become skin and bones. We had weight loss surgery to be healthy and maintain a healthy weight and lifestyle. And that's what this weight loss surgery is all about to me, being healthy. And that's my take on this week's topic, and I hope you got something out of it. Keep in mind, I am not a doctor, I'm not a professional, okay? So I'm only giving you my life experiences when I speak to you. All right, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for watching. I will be back next Friday with Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Bye for now. See ya.